And the third quality is ignorance. This is a tamoguna, the mode of ignorance, where people, they are misguided. They don't know what to do. They are always in confusion. A small child is ignorant of what happens when it puts the hand in fire. A small child may put a hand in fire or electrical socket because the child is ignorant. A child may just walk on the road, busy road, because the child is ignorant. Yeah, children are also intelligent, but at times they are very ignorant. They don't know what they do. And when we are sleeping, we are inactive. That is also mode of ignorance. We are not doing any activity. We are not kind to others. We are just inactive. We are sleeping. And laziness, when we are so tired and so lazy, we just cannot do anything. So that is also mode of ignorance. And there are people, for example, terrorism. You just go and bomb a city. You just take your gun and go to a club and just shoot everyone. These blind acts, they are also ignorant acts. That is also manifestation of tamoguna, manifestation of ignorance, because they don't know what they do. They don't know what is right and they don't know what is wrong. They just do it anyway. Not at all concerned about the consequences. They don't care about breaking the heart, or they don't care about killing the bodies of the people. They don't care about killing others, or they don't care about breaking the hearts. That is confusion. That is ignorance. Generally, when we are in the mode, in the quality of goodness, there is knowledge. Higher knowledge, higher understanding, spiritual awakening, soul awakening, higher spiritual vibrations, higher frequency, higher energy. There we are more knowledgeable, we are more gentle, we are more understanding. So that is a quality of goodness. So Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, because Krishna only speaks Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. In the second chapter, 45th shloka, Krishna says, all the Vedas, all the books of knowledge, they deal with these trigunas. This entire material nature around us is about these trigunas. Every person has a combination of these three qualities. Sometimes they may be kind, sometimes they will be very active, and sometimes they will be just ignorant. They are just confused. So Krishna also says, Nitya Sattva. You have to go beyond these three qualities. The highest quality is called Shuddha Sattva or Nitya Sattva. That is the quality of the spirit. That is the quality of the spiritual world. Spiritual platform or soul, we can say. That is called pure goodness. There you are really loving and caring all the time. You are in pure love. You are in perfect calmness and stillness of the mind. And you can be in that state forever. And you will always grow higher and higher, because that is a limitless state. It's a dynamic state of pure goodness, Shuddha Sattva. So Lord Krishna says to Arjuna, you have to go beyond these three qualities. You have to rise above these three qualities, Arjuna. And you have to situate yourself on the platform of the soul. You have to awaken yourself to spiritual platform, where you will be in Shuddha Sattva stage, where you will have pure goodness all the time, always. And Krishna also talks about Nirdvandvo, Nitya Sattvasto, Niryogakshema Atmavan. What is this Nirdvandvo? In this world we can see dualities. This Dvandva, duality. Dvandva is the Sanskrit word for duality, opposites. Okay, two opposites, two different things of this world: day and night, pleasure and pain, victory and defeat, success and failure, man and woman, hot and cold, positive and negative. Everywhere you can see these opposites in this world. Sometimes we are happy, sometimes we are very sad. We can never escape from these dualities of this world unless we situate ourselves on the platform of the soul. And yoga kshema. Yoga means gains. In astrology, we come across many Raja Yogas. Particular times where you can receive lots of incoming gains. So Krishna says here, you should not be so much expectant in this world. You should not be worried about incoming gains, and you should not be worried about your own safety also, because we are always concerned about our protection and safety. Because we are always in fear. We are always in strange fear. Something may happen. Someone may come and attack us. I may get some disease. Or suddenly there may be a tsunami or an earthquake or anything. So Lord Krishna says, you should not be affected by these trigunas. You should not be affected by these dualities. Because these trigunas only cause dualities. And you should not be worried about incoming gains, and you should not be worried about your own protection, your own safety. In that state, you will be on the spiritual platform. How to go there? So you can go there very easily through mantra chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So daily we can chant mantras for few minutes, 15 to 20 minutes or half an hour or 1 hour. How much time you have, you can chant. The more you chant, the more you situate yourself beyond the confusions of this world, the tensions and anxieties of this world. And when you situate yourself there, then everything becomes clear. Everything just lights up. You are awake and you are clear. You know how the things are going on. And if we can study astrology at that time, we can better understand the world around. So what I suggest is, if you want to study astrology, every single day, at least 1 hour, we have to do some spiritual practices. Because we can better understand astrology through daily spiritual practice. Astrology is not a subject like mathematics or science or social or English or whatever. It is a spiritual subject. If we are spiritually awakened, if we are on the path of spiritual awakening, then we can better understand this subject of astrology. Okay, so this entire lecture is about that 45th shloka of the 2nd chapter. This introduces us to 3 qualities. Goodness, passion and ignorance. Sattvaguna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. This shloka introduces us to another concept called duality. Good and bad. Positive and negative. Good time and bad time. Because in astrology, we study about those 2 things. Which is good, which is bad. When I will be good. When I will receive good things, when I will receive bad things.